We lost our son Benjamin the morning of December 14th to an unstable, suicidal individual who had access to a weapon that has no place in a home. Right now, professionals in every area pertaining to this crime, from mental health to parenting to school safety, are unable to connect the necessary dots to prevent this from happening again. A far more comprehensive system of identifying and monitoring individuals in mental distress is required. It needs to be implemented. That a person with these problems could live in a home where he had access to among the most powerful firearms available to non-military personnel is unacceptable. It doesn't matter to whom these weapons were registered. It doesn't matter if they were purchased legally. What matters is that it was far too easy for another mentally unbalanced, suicidal person who had violent obsessions to have easy access to unreasonably powerful weapons. The inability of agencies to share information regarding at-risk individuals' mental states, personal histories, proximity to firearms, this contributed to the senseless murder of my 6-year-old son, 19 other children, and 7 adults. This is where you must focus your efforts. First, military-style assault weapons belong in an armory, under lock and key. They do not belong in a weapons safe in a home. We now have more unassailable proof that this is true beyond argument, as if that were necessary. Legislation must ensure that any firearm in a home be re-registered annually. Second, at-risk individuals must be identified and continually assessed by capable mental health professionals in a way that leaves their dignity and their self-respect intact. Most importantly, databases of accurate information must be leveraged to allow identification of where the two issues of mental health and firearms ownership intersect. There is no reason that firearms registrations can't capture important data on all members of a household. They should be renewed regularly to allow for the fact that one's mental and emotional state may change over time. As elected representatives, it is your job to craft the legislation that keeps your constituents safe. Thomas Jefferson described our inalienable rights as life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, the rights with which we are endowed, for the protection of which we have instituted governments. I do not think the composition of that foundational phrase was an accident. I do not think the order of those important words was haphazard or casual. The liberty of any person to own a military-style assault weapon and a high-capacity magazine and keep them in their home is second to the right of my son to his life. His life. To the right to live of all of those children and those teachers. To the right to the lives of your children, of you, of all of us, all of our lives. It is second. Let's honor the founding documents and get our priorities straight. Thank you.